I must remind you that after this contest, 2 schools will progress to the next stage of the contest. So, rest assured and give us your best. All right. As you are aware, we'll be going through the same number of rounds as it has been indicated, 5 solid rounds. With round 1 comprising of fundamental concepts in STEM, round 2. Then at the final stage, it is 50 cedis per riddle. So for the 4 riddles, if you're able to score all, you are going home with 200 cedis. So a lot is at stake over here, and we encourage all of us to give our best. I must remind you, this competition is in partnership with Ghana Education Service, the Ghana TV Service, and the Missionaries Academy. We do also have our sponsors, Novus Coconut Drink, as you can see on my table. We do have Yebitom, who is supplying us with a lot of variety of cereal mixes. Very soon, maybe some of them will be shared for you to have a taste of it, so that you can recommend to your parent for a very rich breakfast. Yes. We do also have Test Best bottled water and sachet water. They are all supporting us to make this competition. Today's competition is featuring Ahenemba International, St. Andrew's Anglican Complex, Tessark International School. So let me start with Ahenemba International. Can you introduce yourself to us and tell us your expectation?
My name is Mamesi Osudanso, Basic 9, and we are only hoping for the best.
All right, Mamesi, thank you.
My name is Jaden Kofimianu, and all we're taking is the win.
All right, thank you, Jaden. Let's then go to St. Andrew's Anglican. The technicians, can you help us? I think the sound is not going to handle.
My name is Sajwati Watnedu, final year, and I'm hoping for nothing but the best.
Right.
I'm Duncan Shabayo Samuel, final year.
Thank you. Tessark International.
Georgia Fezi Hayford.
Another Tessark.
What should we expect from you?
Nothing but the best.
Wonderful. All right. Yes, the audience, let's do it better. Let's do it better. Let's heat up the place. So we start the competition with our round 1. And let me walk you through the rules for the round 1, as you may want to know. Here, questions will be given to you in turns, and your responsibility is to answer your question. Now, if you answer your question right within the stipulated time, 3 points will be awarded to you. However, if you fail to answer the question, no penalty point will be attracted in this particular round, but the question will be rolled out as a bonus one to the other 2 schools to compete. In so doing, they need to ring their bells to prompt us of their readiness to answer the question. Therefore, there is a need for us to test our bells. So starting from Tessark International. Thank you. Press it again and let me see. Yeah, so yours is number 4. That's fine. St. Andrew's Anglican. That's number 3. Then Ahenemba International. Number 2. All right, so we are all having our bells functioning to the best of its ability, and that's what we want. We have a challenge with the first bell. That's why you're not seeing the number 1, but we are good to go. We can identify you by the number 4, 3, and 2. All right. A question that does not involve calculation will only be allowed 10 seconds within which for you to give me your answer. If the question involves calculation, you have 30 seconds within which to give your answer. For a bonus question, you earn a point. All right. Let's then move on. So I'll start with Ahenemba International. But I must remind you that this first question comes with a common preamble to all schools. So you need to listen attentively. When you get to your turn, you produce your answer. The preamble reads, expand the following expressions fully. Expand the following expressions fully. Ahenemba, your expression is into bracket u minus v or bracket close squared. U minus v all squared. Yes, go ahead.
U squared minus 2uv minus u.
I'm sorry, no.
U squared minus 2uv plus v squared.
That is correct for a point. But you know what? Next time, wait for me to rule on the answer before you ring your bell. If you don't wait and you ring the bell, I won't allow you to answer. If another person rings, I will allow that person. Okay, so wait after I've ruled that the answer is wrong, then you ring your bell. That's fine. So your major question, St. Andrew's Anglican. Yours is an expression in a bracket. U plus v all squared. All right, go ahead.
So we have u squared plus 2uv plus v squared.
That's correct for 3 points. Tessark, your major question. Yours is u squared minus v squared.
In one bracket, u plus v, brackets closed, multiplied another bracket, u minus v.
And that is correct for 3 points. Back to Ahenemba. In a typical pond ecosystem, algae or algae are eaten by small fish, which are then eaten by larger fish. What is the possible role of the algae in the food chain? Yes, Mami Esi?
The algae is the producer.
That is correct for 3 points. St. Andrews. Which part of the human body is the first line of defense against infections?
The skin.
Speak louder, please.
The skin.
That is correct for 3 points. Yes, I guess you guessed right, right? Yes, it was a guess, but that was the right guess. Yes, Tessark. Determine the work done by a student. Determine the work done by a student as he holds 6 kilograms of books in hand, raised in stationery. Let me take it again. Determine the work done by a student as he holds 6 kilograms of books in hand-raised stationery in front of his class at 2 meter for 3 hours. Meter for 3 hours. Yes, George.
120 joules.
I'm sorry, no. It's a bonus. Yes. No. Yes. Because of the stationery. Because of the stationery. So, no work is done. So that's all that I expect you to say. No work is done. No movement was realized. So, no work done. All right. So, back to Ahenemba. Find the image. Find the image of 2 on 3 under the mapping x map to 4 on 5x plus 1 on 15. I'm repeating the mapping. The mapping is x map to 4 on 5x plus 1 on 15. And you have to find the image of 2 on 3.
Three on 15.
No. All right. Tessark,
3 on 5.
come again.
3 on 5.
That is correct. Your major question, St. Andrews. Your major question, St. Andrews. For a given column vectors, you have P equal to 2, 3, 2 and 3, and Q, 3, negative 1. Find P minus 2Q. Yes, Ajua.
Net 4, 5.
That is correct for 3 points. Tessark. Please, audience, can we maintain the silence in the room? Tessark. The image of x under the mapping 4x minus 9 is 3. What is the value of x?
X is equal to 3.
That is correct for 3 points. And that brings us to the end of the first round. Let's give it up to them. They've done marvelously well. All right.
Hello.